bras and my reefer. Yeah, they say it's cheaper to keep it. Yeah, fuck it, I'm rich, so I love her. Shout out the plug, let me keep all the extra. Yeah, I just put up in the test.
What's up, MANIIII? Today we're back with another video. I was just gonna do my hair, but I was like, I might as well record it for the people who want to see it, can see it. It's not gonna have a set like so button. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and you know, enjoy this tutorial on how to do an extended braid. It's really quick. I'm showing you guys what I'm going to be using. So you're gonna need some head wraps. They're not that expensive. I don't remember how much they were though. I got bobby pins. I don't think I'm gonna use them, but I got them just in case. Headbands for my actual ponytail, not no regular ponytail, headband so it's tight. Got to be glued. This is the gel I'm gonna be using to lay my hair down. Brand new brush. The bristles are still hard. Comb. You're gonna need this comb, but you're gonna also need a skin tooth comb with this. And then I got little things like these. If you want to decorate your braid, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put on it, so I just bought all of them. And your braiding hair. I got this one. It's 36 inches and it was $3.49. You can use any braiding hair though. I just chose this one because it's real and it's more of my hair color. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so right now I'm just going to take my hair out of the ponytail and section to where I want my part to be. If I want on this side, wherever. That's what I'm finna do right now. So this next part is finna be speeded up because I'm just finna take it out and part it where I want it to be part of that. Section off. I didn't really like section off. I just did where I want my part to be, and because it's like this, like a U kind of, because I am going to do a little swoop thing going on to be a ponytail like this, but I'm not going to put it into a ponytail at one time. I'm not going to just do this. No, we're going to do it in sections so it's as flat as possible. So that's what the next part's going to be. That's why it's going to be fast, because I'm just going to be sectioning it, putting in ponytails, and at every section I do, I am going to use this. I'm just gonna put it on my hand and I'm gonna put it on there, brush it, and keep it moving. So, let's do it. Now I got this part, like this whole part, into a ponytail, right? And the little sideburn part that I want is already out. It's not laid or nothing. We're not gonna lay that part yet. But we do have our little pony snatch. So now I did leave the edges out that I wanted to slay over here or whatever, because I do need to run the flat iron over it, and then I'm gonna slay it and then put it in the ponytail in this part. So now we're gonna do this part into this ponytail. We're not gonna do this part yet. We're still gonna work with this part. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing in this next segment. Now I've got the swoop. I got the swoop down or whatever in this. So now I must slay this part, but first I'm gonna flatter more, my love. And as you can see, this part is still out. So that's what's gonna be in the next segment. That's gonna be like speeded up or whatever. We already got this part laid down. And the thing with got to be glued, you have to be fast. You cannot move so it dries like this. Like right now, it's already drying. Like, you have to be quick. If you're not quick, then ask somebody to help you, because if you got hair like me, it curls up as soon as it get on there. You can kind of see the little waves trying to come in, and this part already done curled up because I put it on here, so you have to be fast. So yeah, let's get into slaying this part. However you want your edges, you can do it. If you just want a regular swoop, you can do that, or if you want to design it, you can do that. But that's what this part is going to consist of. So guys, I left out an important piece. I'm using this to slay my edges. I'm not using the got to be glue, only because it curls your hair up like this. If you got the type of hair I have, it's gonna curl up soon as it hits your hair, and you can't do nothing with curly edges. You can't lay them how you want to lay them. So I'm using the 24-hour edge tamer. This, I always use this for my edges. If you see my edges are set right, I use this. This works. The only thing I don't like about it, it flakes. If you like, if you don't tie it up, if you just put it on there and go throughout the day, people be like, oh, you got white stuff on your head. You like, what? You gonna hold your camera up and you gonna see like flakes around it. So that's why we have these to tie it up. Okay. So yes, this is what I'm using for my edges. If you want to use the Got to Be Glued, that's up to you. But I'm going to use this. And it was $5.99, so not too expensive. This is a really, I think, like a $20 hairstyle, if that. So let's do it. Alright guys, now you can see I got everything, all my hair into one ponytail. Everything is slick, edges done, edges done. Swoop. So now, remember I showed you guys the little white thingies, this. So I'm just going to take one out of it. They already like sectioned for you, as you can see. So you just rip it off and then rip it off at the next one. And so this is what you're going to use to lay your hair down, to make sure it lays down. You're going to tie it around while we style the ponytail. So that's what you're finna see in the next segment when it's fast forward. It's just gonna be me putting this on, tying it around, and making sure everything is secure. She won't get wiggly. She nothing I'm sticky, but now you can see I had a little trouble with it, but I got it wrapped around and I got it laid on this edge. But this one not cooperating, so, and it did rip a little bit, but that's okay. It's okay. So now I'm just going to run a flat iron over this to make sure it's as thin as possible. So that's what's going to be in the next version. Alright, so now that I done got it flat iron, it really ain't did nothing to me. I feel like it looked the same. But now we're just going to braid it. So you're going to part this into 3 pieces. And I'm going to stay in regular motion for this just so y'all can see what I do. It's just really plaiting it and then putting it into a bun. But I'll keep it on slow just to make sure y'all, because this is a key part. If this part messed up, your whole ponytail gonna be messed up. It's harder for me to braid because of my nails. I ain't blowing unless I'm getting my, anyway. And so now you're gonna put your braid into a ball. That's what players do. F you, how you just, alright, it won't stay wrapped without me. So I gotta hold it with one hand, and then with the little tiny rubber band that you use to section off your hair, you're just gonna grab that one, the same one again. Okay, it popped, great. Good thing I got a whole little bowl of them right here. Alright, I'm gonna put it in fast motion. Got the little balls this way. I ended up grabbing 2 rubber bands to make sure it's secure because they kept popping. You know, they only 99 cents, so they're not the best. So yeah, now I got into a ball, if you can see. Now I got into a ball. So now you're going to take your pack of braided hair. You're going to take your pack of braided hair. It doesn't have to be this long. It can be any length you want it. I just like my braids to be long since it's in the back anyway. So now I'm taking it out of there or whatever. And I'm going to take it off the thing. Alright. You got your 2 sections, right? You're going to take it off of this and put a rubber band in replace of it. I'm going to show you what I mean, but a fast version of it. You're just going to take it out and replace it with the rubber band right here. Under the hair and pull it through, and you got this. So now you're going to put this on here, but you're going to tie it as tight as you can get it. So I'm going to put it on here, and I'm just going to keep wrapping around until I can't wrap around no more. Alright, I got it around there 3 times, and it's as tight as possible in my opinion. So now I got all this, right? I could leave it like this and be like, but no. Oh, this actually kind of cute down. Period. But of course, I don't want it on this side. I want it on this side. And the way to cover up the bun, you just gonna put it over, and that's how it's gonna cover up. That's why I can't do this ponytail method. But now we're gonna braid it. But first, before you section it to 3, you're gonna take this big section, and you're gonna take a small, not too small, but nice size part out, and you're gonna leave that part out. And you're gonna use this part to braid. Leave this part alone. Do not touch this part. Just braid this part down, and I'll show you what else to do next. Okay? As you can see, I finished the braid, and I put a rubber band just to let this little piece hang, because I'm going to curl this piece. You don't have to curl it. You can cut it. You can leave it straight. You can do whatever you want with it, but I'm going to curl my piece. But yes, I got my braid done. So now we're going to take this part, but we're not going to touch it yet. We're just going to make sure it's still straight, combed out and stuff, that it ain't got nappy yet. And once you see that it ain't got nappy, you're going to take your braid, and you see how you got your bun still? You still ain't did nothing with the bun. You still got your bun sticking out. You want to take the beginning of this part, because your braid shouldn't be that tight. Like mine is tight, but it's not that tight. And you're just going to put the beginner part of this over here, so it look like it start right here. So now that's all I'm going to do. And if you need to, just pull the braid and stretch it out a little bit, so you get that part open to put over it. I paid for them. So now I'm finna put in the speeder version of me doing that. After you get the big part against the bun part, you're just gonna take this and you're gonna wrap it around and wrap it around and wrap it around until it looks like it's coming out of your
Ain't starting to get mad, yeah, but I didn't get mad. I just kept getting cash, yeah. Now I'm in my bag, yeah. Now I'm in my bag.